Paul, Tottenham, Johnny Cardoso, late in the window. They're getting first rights to him on a potential deal in the future. You see that as a good deal, as someone who could fit into Ange's philosophy as kind of the deepest midfielder?
That's part of the Lo Celso deal. I mean, like, surely there's only Daniel Levy that could construct a deal like that, isn't it? I mean, it's just one of the strangest deals that I've ever seen. It's an incredible deal for Tottenham to have actually first rights over the player. And if I'm led to believe right what I've read, they get a sell-on clause if it's not them. They get a sell-on on the player. I mean, how can you have a piece of a player that's never played for your club and a sell-on clause? I mean, if that's not a Tottenham Hotspur contract, I don't know what is. I just think it's a great option all round. I think, yeah, he's a very, very good player. I think to have first refusal on the player, listen, it's a really good deal for Tottenham because he's a top-class player who would come into the side. He would do well, but there's a lot of ifs and buts that can happen in the next 6-12 months. The manager at Tottenham may have changed, the system may have changed, the player's form may have changed, but to have basically Daniel Levy's covered all bases, he can bring a really, really good player in if he keeps developing in the same way as he does, and the manager, whoever's in charge at that time, wants him. If not, if they get outbid by a bigger and better club around Europe, say, I don't know, say a European giant, a Real Madrid, a Barcelona, or a huge European club, they get a sell-on. I mean, has that ever been done in football before? I don't think it has
not
it?
to my knowledge, but yeah, great business by Daniel Levy as well. And obviously, I think having a good relationship with Real Betis has really paid off for Tottenham in this one. It's a win-win situation, really.
For sure. And Pete, what does it mean financially? What are the incentives of Tottenham potentially bringing an American to the club? Obviously, we've seen that before with Pulisic going to Chelsea. It really grows the sport across the ocean in a place where the funds are big and American owners are getting involved.
Yeah, the Premier League is getting bigger and bigger in America. There's no doubt about that. We've seen that with so many teams heading over to the States for pre-season tours, and how the crowds turning out for those are really big. And obviously it's all about marketing and revenue and the brand. And obviously if another American player was to join Tottenham, it'll only help improve the brand of the club over in the US as well. But I don't think Spurs will be thinking of that directly. They'll be thinking of signing a good player, which Cardoso is, and will he improve the squad if he does end up making that move to Tottenham. And I do think it's an area of the team that probably Ange Postecoglou is looking to strengthen, and he probably would want another midfielder in his squad right now. They missed out on Conor Gallagher and others during the summer, so I think if they could get Cardoso in next summer, it would be a good signing as well. But there's a lot of water to go under the bridge before that can happen. But yeah, as I said, the Premier League is getting bigger and bigger in the States, and the more players that are playing in it, it's only going to make it a bigger brand, I think, as well.